Hey, it's me, Vanilla Whiskers, and due to some technical issues, we're restarting Milkweedclan, unfortunately. Uh, Basically, the mic wouldn't record, and, the year was just very boring. The first episode was kind of boring. I feel like a new set of cats could help, and, I kind of really don't want to edit on the dev version, so we're gonna pick some new cats. I've been rolling a couple hundred times, as you can see, because I want to get some more orange cats because we're keeping the same lore. Basically, in Milkweedclan, they are very pompous. They believe they're the most connected to Star Clan. They believe cats with orange pelts are more connected to monarch butterflies, which are considered holy to them. So we're gonna pick a leader. I feel like we got Gold Star, who's Gold Dance. We got Oak Lilac, Sharp Dapple. Last time I picked an old cat, they turned out to be like 200 moons old, so we're gonna leave Maple Mask. Elm Stripe could be interesting. They're confident, fast runner, and Dreamwalker. We're gonna go with Elm Stripe. So we got Elm Star. And then I feel like Oak Lilac could be good. For Medicine Cat, we got Web Roar. They're a fantastic healer and troublesome. I've never really had a troublesome medicine cat. They're always like strange or insecure or nervous. So, a troublesome could be very nice. Gonna add Web Roar. Sharp Dapple can join. Fog Kit can join. Gold Dance. Locust Kit. Jackdaw Kit. Icy Kit. Glint Paw. Is there anyone I don't want? I kind of want to take Flameheart. They're cold, uncanny senses, but I don't think I can, unfortunately. I wish there was they're planning a birch forest. Eventually I saw like that work in progress of that in like the dev in the Discord server. I would really like that, but we don't have that. So for now we're going to choose the bridge, but once the birch forest is implemented, I'm going to use that instead. So let's create the clan. Alright, a new clan has been created and saved. Okay, let's take a look at cats. Star enjoys the warmth of a new leaf. They're confident, fast runner, and dreamwalker. Oak Lilac purrs as a cool breeze hits him. He's faithful, perceptive, and very stealthy. Web Roar is thinking about how awful kitty pet poo must taste. He's troublesome, a fantastic healer, and a good climber. Sharp Dapple is wondering what living with two legs must be like. You're charismatic, a masterful storyteller, and good kid sitter. And you were also 115 moons old, so you're kind of close to retirement. Oh, Oak Lilac is 12 moons old. Oh, you are youngin'. But yeah, Sharp Dapple is almost to retirement age. Gold Dance enjoys the warmth of New Leaf. She's 81 moons old, lonesome, a den builder. Glint Paw is only 6 moons old. Quick to help and faithful. Your mentor is Sharp Dapple. Fogkit is crying after roughhousing with older cats. You're sweet, stares intensely, and only 3 moons old. And Icy Kit purrs as a cool breeze hits her. You're charming and like to make believe. Locust Kit wants to join the hunting patrol but can't. Is 2 moons old and impulsive and constantly climbing. And Jackdaw Kit is also 2 moons old, skittish, and an avid play fighter. Chats idly with Web Roar about the latest meeting. Alright, that's our new clan. So we're just going to dive right into the patrol. So we're going to send out Sharp Dapple with your apprentice. Not border, just go on regular patrol. Sharp Dapple suggests it might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Glint Paw. Both cats have a nice practice session. Sharp Dapple really helps Glint Paw gain confidence and working with other cats. Awesome. Oh, let me do my settings real quick. Alright, settings are all fixed. I like to keep them a very specific way. Elmstar can go out with Oak Lilac. You guys can do a border patrol. The patrol finds a loner who's interested in joining the clan. They banter with the cat to make them feel more welcome. Stuffy joined the clan? Oh, Stuffy. Wonders if she'll miss so quiet and you're formerly loner and grumpy. Welcome, Stuffy. You can go out with Gold Dance on training patrol. Gold Dance just does me a good chance to practice new hunting techniques with Stuffy. Both cats have a nice practice session. That's amazing. Webmore pads through Milkweedclan territory and feels a presence join him. The connection withers as soon as it appears. Let me check on who is Sleepy Smoke. It's Prado Jackdaw Kit. You're the guiding. Wait. They can have thoughts now? Oh, that's cool. You're the guiding ghost, and yet you can have thoughts. That's awesome. Eagle is outside the clan. So, I'm guessing, hold on. If you are Amy is Maple Mask, apparently. Past rogue. Alright. Since Flame, you're named Flame of initially, so but you're named Eagle now. I'm gonna invite you in because I initially wanted you. So now we can have our cake and eat it too. Alright, first initial Moonskip. When found, Eagle ignores Milkweedclan's patrol's invitation and runs off. That's not that's a bummer. Oak Lilac woke up with a running nose. Fogkit has been sniffling constantly. Oh, for our cards, we have Anything for the Throne. Given how pompous Milkweedclan is, yeah, cats are going to be wanting promotion more than other clans. Lean Meat, due to, like, having a lot of... not having, like, the orchards that Cherry Clan has, there's less food around, so yeah, we struggle with prey. We are resolute. The deputy stands firm and doubles before we can change focus on stuff. And underpopulated, this clan is just unlucky with children, so yeah. Anyways, hello Jackdaw Kit, you're pooping. Good for you. Locust Kit purrs as a cool breeze hits her. Ice Kit also purrs as a cool breeze hits her. Fog Kit is soaking in the warmth of New Leaf. Glintpaw enjoys the returning birdsong on patrol. Stuffy is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Gold Dance is letting kids play with their tail. Well, there's a lot, and good. That's very nice of you, Gold Dance. Shark Dapple is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Rubber is eavesdropping on Locust Kit. Are looking for another medicine cat? Rubber, maybe? Oak Lilac is amused by the antics of younger cats. Star stretches before I run. Alright. Let's do Glintpaw, Sharp Dapple, you two can go out. While walking along the border, the patrol, they notice, that's gonna be a different clan. Let's say this is Cherry Clan, this is Cherry Clan. Let's say this is Cherry Clan. Once the patrol crosses past, Shark Dapple is quick to break the awkward atmosphere of their friendly greeting. The two patrols eventually return to their task, feeling confident in the good tensions with the opposite clan. Amazing. Good job, Sharp Dapple. Gold Dance, Stuffy, and Oak Lilac, you guys go hunting. When the patrol reaches hunting grounds, they find a swarm of two-legs milling around. They continue hunting undetected, using the presence of the local two-legs to square the wildlife and take back a good haul. Okay. Send out Elmstar and Webroar. We go to the graveyard, and Elmstar is going to assist. They gather Rosemary, and that's good. I'm not going to read Medicine Cat Patrols that much because they tend to be, like, very long-winded, and they're nicely written. It's just that they're very long, and so it's like you probably already know what they mean or what they say. Anyways, Moon 2. Elmstar was running over the hills when he tripped over his own legs and hit the ground hard. Oak Lilac no longer has a running nose. Stuffy caught a cat from another clan trespassing on their territory, and her ear was torn in the ensuing scuffle. Fogkit's running nose is gone. Fogkit has gotten a stomachache. Elmstar is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Oak Lilac is also wondering what living with two legs must be like. Maybe it's because we were hunting nearby some two legs. Y'all are wondering about two legs more. But, don't leave. Werebor had a nice conversation with the cats guarding camp. Sharp Dapple's wondering what the inside of a two-legged dam must look like. Gold Dance saw a kitty pet with no fur at all. Stuffy is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Glintpaw's doing extra apprentices tasks around camp to help lighten the load. Good job for you, Glintpaw. Fog Kit purrs as a cool breeze hits her. You're about to be apprentice next moon. Icy Kit is inviting Fog Kit to play. Locust Kit purrs as a cool breeze hits her. Jackdaw Kit enjoys the warmth of green leaf. Or new leaf. Oops. I forget how it goes. It's new leaf, green leaf, leaf fall, and leaf bear. Yeah, that's how it goes with warrior cats. I know the lingo. Glintpaw. Sharp Dapple. Go out in the training. Sharp Dapple asks Glintpaw if he needs any help with anything now that she has the time. Sharp Dapple may not be mentor, but that doesn't mean she can't help every now and then. Glintpaw accepts that and they decide to do some battle training. I don't think that I think this is a little bit bugged right here. But we're just gonna continue. This is the dev version, it's not the finished version, so that's gonna explain some of the wonkiness. Gold Dance. Stuffy, you can you can go. Yeah, you two can go on a training patrol. Gold Dance might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques with Stuffy. Stuffy makes a comment about Golden's choice of exercise that Golden doesn't appreciate. The cats exchange more passive-aggressive comments than she blows for the rest of the afternoon. Wonderful. You two go out on a border. Star and Oak Lilac. Star heads out on patrol, and Milkweedclan's borders notice some of their markings have been disturbed. Despite his efforts, Star can't identify what's disturbed the border markings, leaving him perplexed as he returns to camp. Maybe it's the new clan, Haven Clan, guys. Maybe that's their neighbor. And Redbora goes out to find Molten, and we get Molten and time. Alright, time for Moon 3. Star's bruises are gone. Gold Dance fell asleep when she was supposed to be guarding camp. Stuffy's ear is feeling much better. Fog Kit's stomachache is left. Fogpaw touches noses with Stuffy, wondering whether it is truly the right path for her. Fogpaw and Glintpaw were chatting about the day's chores when Glintpaw mentioned that he liked the smell of wild fruit. Fogpaw decides to wear raspberries in her pelt, hoping that Glintpaw notices her. Ooh, Fogpaw. You have a little crush, maybe? Newly made apprentice Icy Paw touches noses with her mentor. Jackdaw Kit picks some flowers from around camp and brings them back to the medicine den. Ooh. Maybe medicine cat Jackdaw Paw? Maybe? I don't know. Let's check out Fogpaw. Let's see if there's like a little crush. I like the raspberry Fogpaw. Oh, you do fancy Glintpaw. That's cute. Always like a little crush. Like a little teen crush. That's always a cute thing. Let's start with Jackdaw Kit. Jackdaw Kit can't get anything done with this heat. You're going to be apprentice next moon. So is Locust Kit, who's enjoying the warmth of Greenleaf. Quite the opposite to Jackdaw Kit. Icy Paw looks forward to her apprenticeship. Fogpaw wants to learn to fight right away. Glintpaw is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Stuffy wonders what living inside a two-legged den must look like. Gold Dance is sitting in the shade trying to get away from the heat. Sharp Dapple is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Why does everyone think about kitty pets so much? Are you guys just hearing about like kitty pet life from Haven Clan? Potentially. I think Milkweedclan really is like right next to Haven Clan. What you guys don't know, Haven Clan is the clan that I'm still working on. It's very special. You guys are gonna see it soon. Webbore goes to help a kit that stumbled over their own paws. Good for you, Webbore. I know you're troublesome, but you seem to be really nice. Oak Lilac is drinking from a nearby stream. Star's wondering what living with two legs must be like. Alright, patrol time. Star, you can go out with your new apprentice, Icy Paw. It's extremely hot out today, and the hunting patrol is having a hard time staying on task. Icy Paw debates turning back home. I don't think it's your call, Icy Paw, but we'll see. The patrol seeks out an abandoned badger set to wait out the heat of the day, one that Milkweedclan often uses to train apprentices. While they wait, Icy Paw spots a hawk flying oddly. It lands a short distance away, dehydrated and panting, and the patrol silently goes in on it throughout the grass. Closes in on it through the grass. Ooh, we caught a hawk. Good job, Icy Paw. Let's add Fogpaw and Stuffy. Though Stuffy isn't Fogpaw's mentor, you are Fogpaw's mentor. She will be training Fogpaw today, hopefully. Stuffy is awkward and uncertain with Fogpaw, and Fogpaw takes advantage of that to get out of training for the day. Fogpaw, man, Glintpaw, Sharpdapple, training. Sharpdapple suggests this might be a good chance to practice teamwork. Unfortunately, neither cat steps up to teach. Glintpaw looks disappointed. What was Sharpdapple expecting for him? To lead the training? Exactly, Glintpaw. Gold Dance, Oak Lilac. Oak Lilac suggests this might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Gold Dance. Both cats have a nice practice session. Webwar, let's see what you do. You go to gather Lungwort. We get Lungwort. Awesome, awesome. Next moon, we're going to get some more apprentices. I'm very excited. Locust Paw sits excitedly beside Oak Lilac as the meeting ends, and hopes she'll be able to do something exciting like battle training first. Her claws are itching to tear at something. Locust Paw spent too long out in the sun and she's getting heat exhaustion. Locust Paw, I think she immediately tried pushing herself, I guess. Jackdaw Paw's reached the age of 6 moon and has been made an apprentice. We got no medicine cat apprentice, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping for a Jackdaw Paw medicine cat, but that's okay. Sorry is checking on Fogpaw. Isn't that your no, that's Icy Paw, that's your apprentice, okay. Oak Lilac saw a kitty pet sitting calmly next to a dog. Webboar is thinking about a strange two-leg object he saw recently. Sharpdapple is assigning a same task as Locust Paw. Gold Dance thinks Oak Lilac is doing a great job as deputy. Stuffy saw a yappy little dog today. Glintpaw is sitting in shade, trying to get away from the heat. Fogpaw is wondering if Kitty Pet life really is so bad. Icy Paw plays a prank on Webroar. Locust Paw looks forward to her apprenticeship, and you're immediately sick. Hopefully you pull through. Jackdaw Paw wants to go see the borders. Be careful. Be careful. Did anyone change personality? Oh, you're bloodthirsty, Locust Paw. And Jackdaw Paw is responsible. Icy Paw's charismatic, and Fogpaw is compassionate, and so is Glintpaw. Okay. I'm a little worried about Locust Paw. But we'll see how it goes. Stuffy, you can go out with Fogpaw. Though Stuffy, you are Fogpaw's mentor. Stuffy and Fogpaw toward the camp, taking out old bedding, weaving fresh bracken and brambles into the camp's walls, patching drafts and lining nests with soft moss and ferns. Stuffy even pokes her head into the mess and den to fetch withered, sweet-scented herbs to freshen the air in the big dens. Even though it's a day of chores, Fogpaw is impressed by how careful and detail-oriented Stuffy is about each task. Oh, that must be like the new patrol for like camp caring. I like that. I like that they're breathing life into traits and stuff. Alright, Gold Dance, you can go out with Jackdaw Paw. Gold Dance suggests may be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques with Jackdaw Paw. Both cats have a nice practice session. Jackdaw Paw soaks up all of Gold Dance's best tips and tricks. Awesome, awesome. Glintpaw, Sharpdapple. Sharpdapple suggests this might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Glintpaw. Both cats have a nice practice session. Sharpdapple really helps Glintpaw gain the confidence. Icy Paw, Elmstar. Elmstar and Icy Paw sit in the plains near a network of ground squirrel burrows. This is one of the few such networks rotated around by mentors to teach their apprentices their hunting skills. Icy Paw sends the ear as instructed and points out a burrow. Sure enough, there's a squirrel poking its head out the entrance, blinking in the green leaf sun. Elmstar praises her and smiles. Icy Paw drops to hunting crouch as a squirrel crawls out of the burrow. Unfortunately, in her excitement, Icy Paw rustles the grass a little too hard. The squirrel's trees clatter and vanishes into the burrow. So we don't really get much prey from that, but at least Icy Paw got in some skills. Okay, Oak Lilac and Webboar can go out. He goes to find Lungwort. And we gather a 9 Lungwort. We're all stocked up. Alright, let's move on to Moon 5. Elmstar doesn't care about what the other cats say. He's expecting kits and is determined to do this on his own, with or without a mate. He may still be full of energy. Moving to the nursery would feel stifling. Maybe next moon. Wait, Elmstar is pregnant. Okay, I turned on pregnancy and Nora's biology, but like, I didn't expect him to get pregnant. I expected him to just bring home kits if there's like an unknown mate. But you know what? Let's just say Elmstar is trans. He's a trans. Let's just say that. I'm gonna fix that setting then. I didn't expect that to do that. Okay, yeah. Sharkdapple sits in the crowd, chest puffed out in pride as she watches Glintpop be named Glintjump, an honor for his warmth. She considers herself lucky to have been able to train such an amazing young cat and looks forward to seeing the warrior he becomes. That's so cute. Locust Paws are also recovered from heat exhaustion. This is good. We got some kits on the way. And we got a new warrior, and we got Locust Paw all healed. So Glintjump, not what I don't know what. So Glintjump, he hopes he can serve the clan well. I'm glad you're happy. Fogpaw is annoyed with her mentor. I would be too. She keeps saying you're not her apprentice. Icypaw saw a yappy little dog today. Locust Paw is wondering about living with 2 legs, must be like, and you're so bloodthirsty. Jackdaw wonders what living with 2 legs must be like. Stuffy Saw is thinking about a strange 2-leg object he saw recently. Goldance is a one to go on Dawn Patrol. Sharkdapple enjoys the warmth of Greenleaf, and you have your senior sprite now. Red Boar is thinking about his life choices. Oak Lilac had a nice chat from a cat at the border. Elmstar can't sleep because of the bugs and heat. And we're just gonna say Elmstar is a trans man. Because why not? Locust Paw, Oak Lilac. They go to check the border, and they hear a trap piece of paw prints through the territory. The patrol approaches warily and comes across a kitty pet that's sniffing around. The kitty pet notices their arrival and brightly says she's heard about the clan and wishes to join. The patrol agrees and takes her back to camp. Lucy joins. Hello, Lucy. You have 2 collars? Isn't sure where she's supposed... You have 2 collars. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I don't think it's supposed to happen. Isn't sure where she's supposed to den quite yet. And you're shameless, a talented swimmer and a good storyteller. You're 75 moons old, and you're pretty nice. Thanks for joining, Lucy. Reminds me of my old OC's name. Gonna add Lucy, Glintjump, and yeah, let's add Fogpaw and Stuffy. They can do a bigger patrol, and let's do a hunting patrol. There's a spring in the steps. The cats head out. Today looks like a good day for hunting. The area the patrol chooses has been subject to several recent hunts, and these hunting grounds are now sparsely populated with fearful, cautious prey. The patrol doesn't have any success. Bummer. Alright, Icy Paw, Elmstar, you 2 can go out. The patrol comes across a prairie dog. The patrol catches the prairie dog. At least we have some luck there. Now we have 6-7 prey. 6-7. You see, people get so angry at that it just becomes funny to me. Like, why are you so angry? It's stupid, but like you get so emotional over it that you give it meaning. Goldance can go out with Jackdaw. As they head out into Milkweedclan's territory, Goldance suggests a high cover hunting ground, perfect for ambushing. There might be tons of cover here to pounce from, but there's tons of places for prey to hide too. The patrol doesn't bring much home. Man, we are not having that much luck. Alright, Sharkdapple and Webmore. We go to collect more lungwort. We collect 9 lungwort. I think we have enough lungwort, Webmore. Alright, Moon 6, halfway through the year. Elmstar, citing Queen's intuition, claims he'll have a small litter. He's scolded into taking a nest in the nursery despite his protests. Lucy realized he would much rather not be known as either a tom nor a sea cat, and decided to announce this as a pretty new accessory. After all, the discovery deserved a celebration. So Lucy is non-binary, and they are wearing feathers that match their eyes. Wants to go on patrol with Fogpaw. Alright, I'll send you out on patrol with Fogpaw, Lucy. Congrats on the realization. We support gender here. Alright, Elmstar doesn't falter when challenged on his abilities. Oak Lilac shivers in the chilly breeze. Webboar is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Sharpdapple is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Goldance looks on as others share tongues around the camp clearing. Lucy wants to go on patrol with Fogpaw. Stuffy got startled by a squirrel. Glint Jump has a spring to his step. Fogpaw's wondering what living with two legs must be like. Icy Paw can't wait to take a nap later. Locust Paw is eavesdropping on Elmstar. Jackdaw Paw is glad it's not so hot out anymore. Fogpaw, you can go out with Stuffy and Lucy. And I'll send Icy Paw with you guys too. When the patrol reaches their hunting grounds, they find a swarm of two legs milling around. Fogpaw has been lost. The patrol mostly ignores the two legs as they hunt. They hear a yelp from Fogpaw. She's crawled into a middle box, and there's nothing she or the rest of the patrol can do to help her out. Eventually, the two legs notice, and Fogpaw is taken away from them. Fogpaw! It's looking around in confusion. Aw, poor baby. No. No, you're a kitty pet too. You're a kitty pet. Ah, no. Okay, let's send out Oak Lilac with Locust Paw, and hopefully they can do some good. Let's send them with Glint Jump as well. The patrol wants to hold a training session for Locust Paw. They decide to focus on how best to hide it within the tall grass. It's Locust Paw makes her way into the tall grass to try out the advice Oak Lilac has given her, but when she goes crashing down into a hole where whatever lives there gives her a sharp bite, it seems the grass was hiding more than just cats. Locust Paw limps back to camp, and she has gotten a bite wound. She has gotten bitten by some mysterious thing. We went from like the high highs to the low lows. It is sad. Jackdaw Paw, Goldance, please be good. Send out Sharpdapple with you too. The patrol comes across a mouse. Jackdaw Paw pounces on the mouse with a squeak of surprise from both prey and apprentice. Alright, we get some prey, that's good. Webmore, you go to gather Marigold. Tansy and Marigold are gathered. Alright, Moon 7, here we come. It's time for babies. Elmstar doesn't feel ready to be a parent to the single litter, but he promises the tiny flailing limbs by his side that he'll do his best. He swears in StarClan itself. As Sharpdapple enters the sunset of her life, she joins the ranks of the elders without regrets and looks forward to the rest she has earned. And Icy Paw is sick with white cough. Alright, it's a pretty mixed moon. We got some illness. We got a retirement. And we got Serpent Kit. Hello. Hello, Serpent Kit. You're a half-clan. Ooh. Ooh. Who? And I wonder who could be... How old is Elmstar again? You are 59 moons old. Has never been so exhausted in all his life. I wonder who could Serpent Kit's other father or other parent be then? Snuggles up to the belly of Elmstar. Interesting. Well, hello, Serpent Kit. Sharpdapple looks forward to the day-to-day life as an elder. Jackdaw Paw wonders if kitty pet life is really so bad. Locust Paw asks Oak Lilac about his duties. Icy Paw catches extra prey for Leaf Bear. Glint Jump is wondering what the inside den of a two-leg looks like. Stuffy always seems to avoid Goldance's attempts at small talk. Lucy thinks Oak Lilac is doing a great job at deputy. Goldance helps Locust Paw fill a puddle on campus sand. Webboar wonders what Sharpdapple has seen and done. The Sharpdapple has done and seen a lot of things, considering they made it to elder age. Also, you're 6-7 moons old. Oak Lilac is wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like, and that's all the cats. Alright, let's take a look at Fogpaw. Tries to look cute for housefolk kits. Aw, trying to look cute. Well, I hope we could find them. Let's search for you. Let's search for Fogpaw. Alright, Oak Lilac, let's send you out with Jackdaw Paw and Goldance. The patrol has a disagreement and looks upon Oak Lilac to settle the dispute. Oak Lilac stutters. He doesn't think he's fit to lead the patrol. Well, you kind of are a young, really young deputy, so maybe you're not fit. And plus, this is between Stuffy, the mentor, and Jackdaw Paw, the apprentice, so Stuffy should really be able to handle it. Wait, no, it was Gold Dance. Oh, Gold Dance is the mentor. I don't know why I said Stuffy. Stuffy, Glint Jump, and Lucy, you guys can go out on a border patrol. The patrol hears an odd noises coming from the abandoned two-legged desk out on the plains. It's just an odd loner singing to himself. The patrol greets him, as the loner is inside Milkweedclan territory, it's a polite interaction without any hostility. The older cat looks like he could use a meal, so Lucy invites him to Milkweedclan camp. The loner agrees. Hunter has joined the clan. Hello, Hunter. Isn't sure where he is supposed to end quite yet. You are 227 moons old. Dang. You're probably gonna die next moon skip. I'm gonna be surprised if you don't, Hunter, but yeah. Anyways, let's moon skip to moon 8. Icy bursts and deaths. Fogpaw was found and brought back to the safety of the clan. Icepaw's white cough is gone. Eagle has died. So there goes Eagle. But Hunter is still around. Surprisingly. Serpent Kit, look at you. Is sitting all alone, and you're shy. Sharp Apple is thinking about a strange two-leg object she saw recently. Hunter is thinking about a strange two-leg object he saw recently as well. Jackdaw is wondering what the inside of a two-leg den looks like. Well, just ask Fogpaw. Locust Paw is on a walk out in the territory. You should be resting, Locust Paw. You have a cat bite. Fogpaw takes Icy Paw's spot at Dawn Patrol to let her sleep. Oh, that's sweet of you. Icy Paw saw a yappy little dog today. Glint Jump is drinking water from a nearby stream. Stuffy is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Lucy leaps into a pile of fallen leaves. Goldance is helping patch up a hole in the wall in camp. Webmore pulls the thorn out from Jackdaw Paw's paw. Oak Lilac spends time watching fish in the nearby river. Star bickers about something trivial with Fogpaw. Patrol time! We got Jackdaw Paw and Goldance. You guys can go out on a hunting patrol. The patrol is checking the border lines. They hear an odd sound coming from the nearby grass. Goldance comes face to face with the noise, and it's a skunk, and the poor cats end up singing for days. Ooh, not a skunk. Oh, I've never been sprayed by a skunk, but we have them in our neighborhood because there's like a blackberry tree right outside our house, and like every now and again you just smell one, and it's like, ooh, it's very pungent. Fogpaw and Stuffy can go out on a hunting patrol. A rabbit bursts out from cover, startled by the patrol. The patrol rallies almost instantly and manages to catch the rabbit. Amazing. Icepaw can go out with Glint Jump and Lucy and Oak Lilac. Y'all can do a training patrol. The patrol wants to hold a training session for Icypaw to decide to focus on best how to hide it within the tall grass. Icepaw listens carefully as Oak Lilac explains how to move the grass unseen and undetected. So glad we didn't get bitten again. Red War, you go to find garlic. You gather garlic and mallow. Excellent. Alright, Moon 9. Lucy is surprised to find out they're pregnant. How are they supposed to do it without a mate? They decide to move into the nursery to preparations for the soon-to-come kits. Glint Jump caught a glimpse of the kitty pet wandering in the distance. The clan has encountered Shino. Star was covered from birthing his litter. Locust Paw is healed from her bite wound. The medicine cat from ThistleClan comes asking for herbs. They refuse to say what they need them, and Milkweedclan decides not to share their few precious Bentley. I'm going to say that's Havenclan, because Havenclan had an interaction with another clan's medicine cat. Actually, no, that would be wrong clan. I'm going to say that's maybe Trout Clan, maybe. Locust Paw's belly has been upset all day. Jackdaw Paw is showing more maturity than most cats her age, always offering to take on the worst apprentice jobs first and counting prey in the pile to know how much to catch on patrol. Sir was tempted to make her a warrior sooner, but now will have to do. He named her Jackdaw Bounce after her dignity. So we got Jump and Bounce. That's fun. I like that. Sharp Dapple is sick with white cough. Yellow cough has spread around camp. Lucy, Elmstar, have been infected. No, not Lucy. They're pregnant. They're pregnant. Gregnant. Oh, I hope that doesn't hurt the kits. Alright, I'm going to turn off unknown second parents now. Since we had 2 litters, that's good now. And now we're going to start with Elmstar. Can't wait to take a nap later. Well, you deserve a nap. You have yellow cough and a baby. Oak Lilac is wondering what the inside of a 2-leg den looks like. Web Boar is wondering what living with 2 legs must be like. Gold Dance is feeling a bit anxious after being around so many cats at the last gathering. Lucy pounced on some movement under the snow like a fox. Don't do that while you're pregnant and sick. Stuffy is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. You know what, now that thinking about it, Webwar, you were right to gather all that long wart. We needed it. Glint Jump is bounding through the territory, scaring away all the prey, and you were childish. Jacked Up Bounce hopes she can serve the clan well, and she is responsible still. Icy Paw is wondering what living with 2 legs must be like. Fog Paw can't stand this cold. Locust Paw saw a yappy little dog today. Hunter is still alive, had a nice chat with a cat from another clan at the border. Sharp Dapple wonders if Star Clan has given Webbor any prophecies lately. Serpent Kit is clearing the snow. Alright. Let's send out Glint Jump and Jackdaw Bounce and Gold Dance. You guys go on a hunting patrol. The patrol catches an elf mouse nearby, and Gold Dance locates the mouse and begins to stalk, and we get the mouse. Oak Lilac, Locust Paw, you guys do whatever. Though Oak Lilac isn't Locust Paw's mentor, you are. I feel like that's a bug. Though Oak Lilac isn't a medicine cat, and Locust Paw isn't training to become one, there are certain skills that are useful for any cat to know. Oak Lilac takes Locust Paw through the basics of wound treatment, how to tell if a wound is getting better or worse, how to distinguish between different types of pain, where to find cobwebs on the territory in emergency, and how to treat minor scrapes and bruises. Excellent. I like that. I like that. Let's send out Fog Paw, and you know what? Icy Paw, you two can go out together. Fogpaw spies a rabbit on the Egg Clan border. I'm going to say that's Cherry Clan. Fogpaw leaps for the rabbit and promptly trips over a rock where the rabbit hops away. Fogpaw sheepishly picks herself up before noticing the Cherry Clan cat watching her from the other side of the border. The other cat knows exactly what Fogpaw was intending to do and turns away, presumably to report the incident to their own leader. That's not good, Fogpaw. Fogpaw. Stuffy, Webwar, hopefully you guys can be a bit of a palate cleanser as the menacing cat patrols out into the territory. Stuffy tells Webwar about a dream she had last night and what it can mean for Milkweedclan. Webwar has an empty discussion about the vision. As they walk, Webwar listens to Stuffy's dream about the volatile taste of berries. Ooh, Webwar reassures Stuffy but inwardly worries about what it can mean. Okay, in Haven Clan, someone got poisoned by death berries. So that's very useful. Someone got poisoned by death berries. So that's definitely about Haven Clan. Yeah, and like there's another poisoning in Trout Clan as well, since the menacing cat poisoned another guy. We're finding out about her forbidden relationship. So there's a lot of things to do with death berries in these clans. So that's very interesting. Judging by how this happened at Moon 9, though, I'm guessing this is about Trout Clan rather than Haven Clan now that I think about it. Okay, yeah. Lucy is hoping for a big litter. Locust Paw has stomachache has left. And we're on Moon 10. Hunter is still kicking somehow. He saw a yappy little dog today. Sharp Double is thinking about strange 2-leg objects he saw recently. Serpent Kit can't stand this cold. I hope it warms up soon too, Serpent Kit. Locust Paw is wondering what the inside den of a 2-leg must look like. Fogpaw listens to Oak Lilac's confidently wrong opinions. Icy Paw saw a cute pet with no fur at all. Jackdaw Bounce is wondering what the inside of a 2-leg den must look like. Glint Jump can't wait for New Leaf. Stuffy avoids running into any cat until Jackdaw Bounce shows up. Lucy is cleaning the clearing of snow. You shouldn't do that while pregnant and sick, Lucy. Goldance wonders at all of what that sharp dapple has seen and done. Webber is feeling peckish. Oak Lilac is startled by cats appearing suddenly. Elmstar wakes himself up after intruding on Icy Paw's embarrassing dream. Oh, yeah, he's a dream walker. Oh, so he must have been snooping. Icy Paw, what's your embarrassing dream? Do you have a crush? Any crushes? You have a... Wait, no. Do you have a crush? Nope, you don't have a crush. What was your embarrassing dream about? I wonder. Oh, Elmstar was literally snooping on his apprentice. I just put that together. Crazy work. Alright, you can go out with Gold Dance, and you can go out with Glint Jump, Icy Paw. They try to focus on a training session on how to hide in the tall grass. Icy Paw listens carefully to Gold Dance as she explains how to move through the grass undetected. Fogpaw can go out with Stuffy. You are the mentor. Stuffy is awkward and uncertain at Fogpaw, and Stuffy is awkward and uncertain with Fogpaw, and Fogpaw takes advantage of that to get out of training for the day. I swear Stuffy is not a good mentor. Alright, 3 cat patrol. You guys can do a border patrol. Locust Paw, Oak Lilac, and Jackdaw Bounce. Here in the plains, the reaches of Milkweedclan territory are vast, particularly in the direction Oak Lilac and his patrol are heading. There is endless grass under the blanket of snow, but no permanent water sources. They trek and wander, and they amble and they pad. But as the sun creeps over the sky before they reach and far border itself, Oak Lilac spots Jackdaw Bounce limping. It's nothing, she says. She slept in the leg wrong, but far from camp isn't the right place to be limping. Oak Lilac calls the patrol off. Jackdaw Bounce gets sore. Well, at least I was responsible of Oak Lilac, but that's kind of sad. Didn't do good. Rabor, be a palate cleanser. Rebor pads along, the mouth open. Rebor pads along, mouth open slightly, as he scents for traces of herbs. He scents some raspberries, but it seems they're just over the border. Rebor is about to step over the border when a hiss stops him in his tracks. We're gonna say that's Trout Clan. Trout Clan warrior bounds into view, bristling. He explains that he's a medicine cat, and that the warrior code allows him to cross the border, and assures that the warrior won't take many berries, but the warrior looks torn and agrees. We gather raspberry, and that was almost bad, but you know what? Medicine cat rule. Alright, it is time for the babies. Moon 11. Lucy had a litter of 5 kids. We're supposed to have small litters here. Jackdaw Bounce is no longer sore. Elmstar has been following the progress of Icy Paw for moons, and she feels that it's finally time for her to get her warrior name. She is granted the name Icy Muzzle in honor for her friendliness. Maybe that's because she smiles. And she always has a smile on her muzzle. During the gathering at Four Trees, Icy Muzzle overhears that Thistle Clan is dealing with a green cough outbreak. Sharpdapple's yellow cough is gone. Sharpdapple goes missing in Two Lake Place for a few days and comes back wearing a bell leather collar. Let's take a look at that. That looks pretty cool. That's good for you, Sharpdapple. You got a cool little accessory. Alright, let's take a look at the kits. I want to see the kits first. We got Rat Kit. Someone shoved it in the nest by falling Kit. Rat Kit. Rat Kit. I love that. Then we have it's a little girl. Charred Kit was being buried under Day Kit. You are a little boy. Day Kit. Wait, we have Day Kit is being buried under Lynx Kit. So these kits are just piled on top of each other. Little girl and impulsive. Lynx Kit tried suckling on Fallen Kit's tail. You are a little boy, an attention seeker. Fallen Kit snoozes peacefully, and you're charming and a little boy. And those are the babies. They are cute. They are cute. Serpent Kit took a nap in the clearing and woke up underneath a blanket of snow. Sharpdapple can't wait for the new leaf. I can't wait too. Hunter is wondering about living with 2 legs. Must be like, Hunter, I don't know how you're still kicking, but you are. Locust Paw brought Webmore a berry to identify. Fogbach can't wait for New Leaf. Jackdaw Bounce is thinking about how awful Fu must taste. Icy Muzzle hopes she can serve the clan well. Glint Jump pounces under some... Glint Jump pounces on some movement under the snow like a fox. Stuffy is listening to Hunter's story. Lucy hopes the new litter's crying isn't keeping everyone up. Aw. Goldance can't wait for New Leaf. And Lucy's still recovering from yellow cough. They are pulling through. And they are also kind of old, 81 moons old, and they've had so many kids. I kind of feel bad for Lucy. Webmore is wondering what the inside of a two-legged deer must look like. We get so much thoughts about two legs in this clan, I swear. Oak Lilac hopes Elmstar notices an improvement. Elmstar asks Locust Paw if there's something in his teeth. And he's also sick with yellow cough. Got a lot of cats. I'm gonna do solo hunting patrols for everyone, except Locust Paw. We're just gonna do a little bit of risk. Glint Jump. Glint Jump heads out into the plains alone, wanting to sink his teeth into some prey and have some time to himself. Glint Jump starts the day with seemingly endless energy, but as one hunt fails after another, the energy runs dry. He runs to camp, empty-pawed, prickling with frustration. Icy Muzzle. Icy Muzzle looks around for something to disguise her scent while hunting. Icy Muzzle finds no prey, and it seems like the prey was scared off because of her stench. Stuffy, let's send you out with Fogpaw. The prairie dog was watched plopped on its back and its hind legs, while the others forage. It won't be easy getting past its guard. Fogpaw spots a boggy area nearby, dragging herself in the mud, pressing herself so low that it gets on her whiskers. She creeps closer to the sentry's view. She leaps from the cover, grabbing the outermost, most isolated prairie dog. Stuffy runs in to help finish it off, tail lashing excitedly as she congratulates the muddy victor. Fogpaw, you're finally doing good. We brought back a medium amount of prey, which is good because we're kind of running low, but we have enough now. Oak Lilac, let's send you out with Locust Paw. The patrol finds a small burrow in the ground with a strange scent. Oak Lilac is unsure if it's worth checking. The patrol flushes out a gopher. We got more first kill. That's awesome. And we're at 64. Goldance, you could do a border. Goldance heads out the patrol and spots some mysterious tracks. The tracks are obscured by rainfall, making it possible for Goldance to determine their origin. Jackdaw Bounce, you can go out too. Jackdaw Bounce heads out into the grasslands alone, wanting to make a quick check on the border. Jackdaw Bounce marks a little, but she reaches the section where the border is muddied and has to give up and go home. Unclear borders won't make Cherry Clan or Trout Clan too happy, though. That's not good. Red Boar. You go to replenish the clan's herb stocks, and you can get nothing. Okay, that's sad. You can't get burdock. All right, next moon. Let's see the babies, but with their regular kitten sprites. Milkweedclan doesn't have enough prey for next moon. Elmstar's yellow cough is gone. Webroar's tail was badly injured by a fox. Lucy no longer has yellow cough. Elmstar rests his muzzle on Foghowl's head and declares her to be a full warrior of Milkweedclan, honoring her consideration. Foghowl is sick with tick fever. Oak Lilac sits in the crowd, chest puffed out in pride as he watches Locust Paw be named Locust War, in honor for her warmth. It is amazing to have trained such a young cat. Lynx Kit has gotten a stomachache. Well, because we already have Webmore, we can't have Locust Roar, so we're just gonna change her name. 1, 2, 3. Locust Mallow. It's a bit hard to say. Locust Leaf. Locust Leaf. Locust. 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 Locust Hope. Alright, Locust Hope. I like that name. Locust Hope. Locust Hope. Alright, let's start with Rat Kit. Rat Kit is taking a nap with Fallen Kit. Charred Kit purrs as a cool breeze hits him. Day Kit has a pointless petty argument with Lynx Kit. Why do you have that random white patch now? Oh, and I really like your eyes. You're like maple. Let me check something real quick. Alright, nothing weird about it. Maybe I'm just seeing things with Charred Kit. Alright, Day Kit has a pointless petty argument with Lynx Kit. Lynx Kit puffs his chest out when Lucy approaches. Fallen Kit wants to work hard to impress Rat Kit. Serpent Kit cowers in her nest during a particularly rough storm. Sharp Dapple's thinking about how awful Kitty Pet food must taste. Hunter is humming a tune he heard in new two-leg place. And how is he still alive at 232 moons old? Locust Hope hopes she can serve the clan well. Jacked Up Bounce is waiting to watch the sunset. Fog Howl hopes she can serve the clan well. Icy Muzzle wonders what Lucy is up to, probably raising their kits. Glimp Jump is thinking about a strange two-leg object he saw recently. Stuffy wants to visit the elders to hear a story. Lucy enjoys the warmth of New Leaf. Goldance just can't get away from others. Bitterboard respects Oak Lilac's efforts as deputy. Oak Lilac purses a cool breeze hits him. Elmstar gets up early to run across his territory before the sun is up. Going for a stretch, I see, Elmstar. I respect that. I cannot wake up early for the life of me. Alright, let's add Oak Lilac and Elmstar. You two can go out hunting. The patrol catches an Evan mouse. The patrol catches the mouse. Alright, let's send out Locust Hope and Jacked Up Bounce. Locust Hope spies a fat rabbit on the other side of Trout Clan border. A tempting opportunity for sure, but it might not be wise to hunt in the other clan's territory. Locust Hope leaps for the rabbit and promptly trips over a rock. The rabbit hops away. Locust Hope sheepishly picks herself up, noticing a Trout Clan cat watching her from the other side. Not good, Locust Hope, not good. Also, what's your personality now? You're charismatic now. And Jacked Up Bounce is calm. That's good. You got some, and Foghowl is compassionate. Okay, we got some personality changes. That's good, considering you were bloodthirsty before, Locust Hope, but you're still making bad decisions. Let's say Goldance and Icy Muzzle. You guys can go. And let's add Glint Jump and Stuffy as well. You guys can all go into Border Patrol. On her way to mark the far corners of the plains, Stuffy starts telling a story about her and her ancestors to keep every cat entertained. It's a fantastic idea, making the patrol fly by as cats chat and laugh with their clanmates, and everyone ends the day feeling much closer to each other. Excellent. Well, that was Milkweedclan for real, episode 1. I'm still going to keep the original episode up, simply because, it got a good amount of views, but this is going to be where the series is taking off from now on, so all the rest of it is just going to be progressions of this clan right here. Thank you all for watching. I have a Discord server, and stay tuned for Haven Clan. It's going to be like a speed paint style. It's like a very big project. I've been working on it for a while, so I hope you tune in for that. Thank you all. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment, or whatever. Hope you all have a nice day, and goodbye.